I still to this day hear people disrespect Siakam solely because of what happened in the bubble, and boy have these takes aged poorly. Siakam is currently having a great season, an all-star level season. And it's not just that he's putting up great numbers, you can clearly see the evolution of his game, becoming a much more adept playmaker, being the Raptors' secondary ball handler in half-court situations and putting even more pressure on defenders when he's at the post. In the month of January, he's averaged 23.3 points a game, 6.1 assists a game, 8.5 rebounds a game, with shooting splits that are really amazing to watch. 48.6% field goal overall to 41.2% free-point field goal. To put this into perspective, he is one of 5 players averaging these numbers in the month of January. And if you look into the entire season that he's played so far, he's averaged 21.2 points a game with 8.3 rebounds a game and 4.9 assists, okay? If you take these numbers and compare it to the rest of the league, there's only 3 more players averaging these numbers. And what's even more stunning to me is that he went from averaging 3.7 assists a game in November to almost doubling it at 6.1 assists so far in January. I mean, it's amazing what he's been able to do in such a short span of time, improving his playmaking at a level that even most of his diehard fans didn't expect to see this soon. In this game against the Suns, he showed his playmaking skills and was an impact on both ends, and with no fans in the arena, you can tell the Raptors got into Devin Booker's head.
Booker makes the second free throw.
By the way, Booker's complaining about the Raptor, the lone fan that's there. And he's been sent away. Aaron Smith sent him away.
Now, although we did end up losing this game, there were a lot of great things to take from this game, and it wasn't just us saying this. Monty Williams, the head coach of the Phoenix Suns, had great things to say about Siakam. These words mean much more coming from such a class act like Monty Williams.
I mean, he's not just ball hogging, he's finding guys and that kind of thing. And he's always been regarded as an all-star, all-NBA talent. And he's proven that. I think when you play deep in the playoffs and have a few injuries, it can hamper your play, but he seems to be back in form. And he's a nightmare of a matchup.
Indeed he is, as he gave the Milwaukee Bucks a lot to handle in their recent matchup, where he dished out 10 dimes and dropped up a game-high 30 points himself against the Giannis-led Bucks, and he was making plays all over the place, and even was defending, and you could see Siakam was engaged all the way through to the fourth quarter, where the ball was in his hands and the clutch shots just kept going in. Siakam was making it rain at this point, and seeing a smaller man and George Hill matched up, he gets him to jump and puts the floater to go. Now what's funny is Siakam this season has been more clutch than players like Jason Tatum. Think about that. And the game would be sealed right here as the Bucks would lose. I forgot to tell you guys, Siakam actually nabbed 10 rebounds as well, making it his second triple-double in his... Wait, the league looked into it? They rescinded the triple-double? Oh, that's BS. Come on, man. Part of what made me do this video today is this recent matchup where the Raptors played the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers just handed it to us in the first half, leading by as much as 34 points. I mean, these guys were just giving it to us from all facets of the game. I mean, Covington right there with the three-pointer. It was not the end of it. Baltimore with the luckiest shot I've seen in a long time. And then Siakam right here. That's his only basket of the first half. But not to worry. Siakam would come in the second half and score 26 of his 28 points then. And a lot of defense was played as well. Full court press right there. Siakam gets the easy deuce right here. And unfortunately, Portland will still be making their three-pointers right here. CJ McCollum puts it up, and it's a 22-point game. With the defense intensifying and the Raptors making winning plays like right here. Siakam driving in transition. Beautiful deuce. And then Siakam with the nice pass that initiates the ball movement with an open Gary Trent Jr. with a three-pointer. With the offense running through Siakam, the deficit would cut to as little as 4 points. And you could see here, winning plays were made throughout the fourth quarter. And unfortunately though, Portland had answers and they were able to pull away with the win. It was a hard-fought battle. You could say it was even a war. And with Siakam being the leader, you could see that mindset translate to the rest of the team.
I've been in the league for a little bit, and I just feel like every time teams are down like that, it's just like, you know, we kind of pack it in. But I'm proud of the guys for just continue to fight. And, you know, those are the type of guys that you want to go to war with. It's like at the end of the day, like things weren't going our way, but like we got to keep going. We got to keep fighting, like find a way.
He may not make the All-Star game this year, and he may not even make the playoffs, just like they didn't make it last season when they were in Tampa. But one thing's for sure, the haters are quiet, they're silent, because they know Siakam has been playing some of the best basketball in the league right now.
Hi, Pascal, Peter, T's on Fire Media. Recently, your votes for the All-Star game jumped into the top 10 for your position. How important is for you to be an All-Star again?
I mean, I think for me, again, like obviously it would be an honor, but I'm focusing on, just for me physically feeling better, mentally feeling better, and going out there and playing the game with everything that I have. Again, I always say that I feel like I'm a complete player, and that's something that I'm working on. Getting better every single night on defense and doing everything that I can to help my team win. And I think that if we do that, the All-Star and all those stuff is gonna come with that. But I'm really not focused on it. It feels good to be out there. Obviously, it would be an honor, but I'm just focusing on me personally, just continuing to get better, and helping this team win. And I think the more we win, the more chances we have to either have me or Fred or OG or whoever, in the All-Star game.